The biggest myth in the NBA is that your favorite team has a young player, and if that young player had a bigger role, say they had their own team, they would be a star and average crazy amount of points, like 25, 30 plus. Well, that is just not true. Well, some examples are Payton Pritchard. Celtics fans, I love Payton Pritchard, but he would not be a primary scorer in the NBA. He would not be a 25, 30 point per game scorer if he had his own team. Just would not. He's not fit for that role. He's fit for his role. He's great in his role. Probably could be a starter, but he's not gonna be great in that role since he hasn't had that role. Another example is Andrew Nembhard. People say Andrew Nembhard, if he has had his own team, he would average 25 plus. He'd be great. This is just not the case. And you can look back through NBA history. You can be like, use the argument that James Harden, hey, he was the sixth man. He came off the bench, but then he got his own team after LeBron and D-Wade told him he should have his own team. And then he went on and became one of the best offensive weapons in the NBA. He averaged 37 in a year. He even averaged 40. But to be honest, your favorite role players or favorite young role players would look a lot more like Jordan Poole. I mean, remember that from a few years ago? I mean, Jordan Poole, he was one of the best young guards in the NBA on the Warriors. And he was great in his role. Great as a backup guard. He was great in the finals, great in the playoffs, 2022. Then he gets punched by Draymond Green. He goes to the Wizards. Gets traded out for Chris Paul, who Chris Paul did get like waived, I'm pretty sure, or bought out. But then he goes on to Washington. People say he's going to go average 30 points. He's going to prove the entire NBA wrong. No, he was abysmal. He's the reason the Wizards weren't that good. You cannot have a great team with Jordan Poole being your number one player. And people might be saying that they're probably not going to be as bad as Jordan Poole. No, they could not be as bad, but like they're not going to be Harden. They're not going to be Harden, but they're probably going to be closer to Jordan Poole. You get what I'm trying to say? So this was just meant to be a quick little video. I know it's a really short video. I mean, there's like 2 minutes and like 2.5 minutes right now. But I just hated hearing NBA fans talk about their favorite young guy who could be a star in their role. So many other players that people talk about, I feel like Kuminga. I feel like people were saying that about Josh Giddey, and he's been decent in his role, but not amazing. I feel like there are some guys who could definitely do that, like maybe a J-Dub. Definitely, probably not Jaylen Brown. You can list some more players in the comments. But anyways, if you made it to this point, thank you for watching all the way to this point. You should subscribe because we are on our road to 100 subs. And I want to hit that goal before the end of the year. So I would much appreciate it if you subbed. But anyways, thanks for watching. I hope y'all have a great day. Go out there and make the most out of your day because you don't get so many days. You don't get infinite amount of days in your life. Go out there and make the most of it. I mean, you only live once, man. Anyways, thanks for watching and have a great day, and I'll see you.